Welcome to episode number 79 of the Blitz. I am here with Samford football player Kamron Smith, and I'm excited to get to know him better and how his recruiting process went and everything else. So welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So my first question is, how did your recruiting process go towards the beginning of your high school career?
It started out particularly slow. Nothing really kind of happened until my junior year of high school where I started receiving interest. COVID kind of shut a lot of those things down during my junior season. With that being in place, senior year it kind of picked up throughout the summer with me picking up a few offers from all three of the military academies, and I kind of picked up just a few offers throughout the season, just minor stuff, like D2s and JUCOs like that. And then going into my spring season, I still had no place to really kind of where I had set on my minds of what I wanted to go to. But I ended up picking up Charleston Southern late around January-ish. And I felt like that was my home at the time. So I ended up committing there.
My next question is, how did you finalize to pick to go to Stanford?
Yeah, definitely. Samford was a place where it was a really close proximity to my home. It was to where all my family could come to the games and stuff like that. The competition here was a grade level above. Here playing in the Southern Conference, you get competition every week, and the big stuff you kind of don't really, it's really much of a drop off with who's in the top and who's at the bottom of the league. But here, there was a lot of competition, along with a lot of things I would say. Just the kind of the culture, how these guys value themselves here. It was kind of a right fit for me.
What is a typical day like for you? Like, for example, today, did you have class and then practice?
Yeah. So we had morning workouts here at 6 o'clock, from 6 to 7. So I got up around 4:50 for that. Went over there, worked out. After that, 7, had breakfast. Went to my 8 a.m. today. Then I went to my 10:30 class, and I had a 11:45 and then a 1 o'clock class as well. And then after that, we had meetings at 2:30, and then we got out, had a few meetings, and then I got out, had practice from 4 to 5:30. So that was kind of the typical day, I would say. And
You got anything fun planned for tonight?
um, probably a bunch of rest, watching a little film, but nothing too crazy.
Um, what current or former NFL player do you compare your game to?
Um, that's a good question. Who would I compare myself to? Uh, I would definitely say I have aspects of a little bit of JC Horn just by the ability he plays and kind of the swagger he brings to the game. He's really one of the ones I've really been looking up to since high school, at least. I knew about JC um, through a trainer called OD, and he's kind of been on the radar with that. I feel like there's a lot of different play styles that I have, but he's the one that I feel like sticks out the most.
My next question is, how is it like playing football at the D1 level?
How is it playing? How is it like playing D1?
Yeah.
Um, it's something like no other. You get all aspects of it. I've played. I had all. I mean, I played teams from the Division II level, and I've played teams. At this level, it's something that's competitive. I feel like brings a lot of edge to the game. There's a lot of things that go into play with D1. Just the competition and toughness with that. But I would say, I've played in the SEC leagues, played SEC teams, and there's a different competition up there as well. So it's been fun, I would say.
What makes you a unique player on the football field?
Just my ability to bring a competition. I'm very highly competitive. I don't like to lose in anything, whether it's spring on the field, warm ups, anything like that. I feel like I always give an edge. My preparation is through the roof. I feel like I prepare very well throughout the week and 4 games. and such things, day-to-day practices, all that, meetings. There's a lot of things I feel like I bring to the table, my length, my size. That's kind of my factor. I kind of hone in on those abilities and to be able to play the ball really well in the air. So
What's your favorite class that you're taking?
right now, I would say I am taking probably sports management. It's a very interesting class. Not sports management, sorry. Sports sponsorship is a class we're learning about sponsorships in sports. So we're learning about the UFC that just happened, Nautica 306. We were learning about that a couple weeks ago, or not a couple weeks, couple days ago, and it's something that I found really interesting. So,
Mhm. Are you into sports journalism?
all right, am I into sports journalism?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. I find it very interesting. I haven't taken any of the sports journalist classes, but I always read a bunch of articles every day. With
Mhm.
being in sports sponsorship research, stuff like that. I read a bunch of sports articles for my classes, so I'm really interested in that. It's kind of something that's kind of attracting me. Reading a bunch of sports articles, and reading about hearing about every day in the sports life.
I have a couple more questions. How many hours a day do you take the time to watch film to better your game?
Typically, I would always manage myself to at least an hour and a half minimum. I usually, whenever I get back from dinner and stuff, I usually kind of cut on 30 minutes, just kind of casually watching. And then for an hour before I go to bed, I usually watch. And even if I have time when I wake up in the morning on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I usually get it in with a couple of my teammates. We start at 8 o'clock and go until 10 until our meeting. So I feel like I watch around, I'd probably say an hour 30 a day. So that'd probably add up to about 6 or 7 or 5 to 7 hours a week. So I feel like I watch a decent amount.
What do you like to do in your free time?
Um, Besides playing football and doing this, I do a lot of conversation. I like talking on the phone. I kind of talk on the phone a lot. I'm a very social person. I like to I watch a lot of Netflix, so I got a lot of favorite TV shows. Paramount Plus as well. I watch Seal. I've been watching SEAL Team here. I don't know if you know about SEAL Team. It's something that I found really interesting. I'm a big movie guy. I feel I watch a lot of movies here and there, documentaries, but more or less, if I were to get outside and do outdoor stuff, I like going on typical walks, just seeing sceneries, views like that, and stuff like that. So.
My last question is, if you could have dinner with any current NFL player, who would it be and where would you go?
Current NFL player, I would probably, well, we'd probably go to this local spot called Papados, but it'd probably be me and Patrick Surtain. He's kind of one I really want to, pick brains with and talk a little game with. So that's one I would definitely say I would really enjoy.
It's definitely been a great time to get to know you more, and I wish you the best of luck the rest of the season, and I'll definitely keep in touch.
Oh yeah, definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.